I've been at this for 2 hours already trying to record one single video, and I've been struggling with this because I can't figure out what I want to do. You know what? I think I'm just gonna come out and say it. I'm just gonna do a yapception. Yeah, I think that'd be one of the best ideas I ever had for this channel. Alright, let's do it. Okay. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This is gonna be slightly different from a regular tier list of who's the best character versus who's the worst character. I'm not doing that. That's kind of boring. But I am doing a tier list. This tier list is gonna be different because I am gonna rate them. I'm gonna rank them of how difficult they are to deal with as a Mr. Fantastic. This is a great video for anybody who wants to pick up Mr. Fantastic and who wants to play him and become a one-trick pony like me. This should give you some insight of characters you have to be careful playing around versus characters that you can just go who let you do everything you want to do. We're just gonna do that. I was gonna say we're gonna go from the top and bottom, but I did not organize them. Maybe I can organize them right now. All right, editor, give me a second. Are you serious? I left myself a gag and I don't even know what the gag was supposed to be. I didn't even leave myself a note. Oh my God. All right, guess what? You're not getting a gag. Here we go. Captain America. I would say, wait, let me do another disclaimer one more time. This tier list is not a best to worst. This tier list is how I perceive characters to be fucking annoying as a Mr. Fantastic. Annoying, and also how, let's go with that. How annoying they are, alright? That's what this tier list is, alright? So, let's start off with Captain America. He is a B tier. He is a B tier annoyance. I say that because his game plan is to dive in, try to kill a squishy, and then run away. As Mr. Fantastic, you really don't want to chase him because you're not going to catch up to him. And he's just going to keep running and running and running. And if you use all your E's, he's probably going to leave you in some area that you have to run to. And then that gives him a chance to come back and kill your squishies. He's basically just a distraction. So don't fall in for the distraction. Wait for him to come into your team. Then that's when you can go ahead and kill him. Doctor Strange. He is on the calmer side of annoyance. The only thing he has is his barrier, and with that you can also just go into your swell form and start punching him. He's not really a hindrance to your team. If he tries to fly into your team trying to ult him, you could just pull him away. I find him a very easy tank to deal with. Groot, he's shit easy to deal with. That's a fantastic. I love pulling in a Groot, getting them into my side, and then we just go ahead and destroy him. Hooking him into your team as that wall's building up will mess him up. This is different from Bucky's because Bucky's goes ahead and does a true hard stun. Mr. Fantastic doesn't. So, since it doesn't, you can go ahead and pull him, and he's still going to try to finish that animation of him pulling up a wall. And if you did it right, he will be on the other side of the wall with you and your team, and you can blow him up. I love doing that. Hulk, he's annoying. I haven't faced him a lot, but the few times I have, he's really hard to 1v1. He will kill me really quickly if I'm not careful. And he has his gamma shield and all that stuff. I just find him annoying to play against. Magneto, same thing as Strange, same thing that I said earlier about him. He has a barrier, bubble, he's a slow tank, you could deal with him easily. Penny, I would say it's also a very easy tank to deal with. She has her stun, which could be kind of annoying, but I don't find it that, just because of that stun. I'm thinking about it, happened to me earlier in this game, pissed me off. I'm gonna put her in C. And yes, if you guys haven't noticed, this will be probably into a yap and rant session. But anyways, regardless, Penny's easy to deal with. She has mines. That's her big thing that she's gonna do and do damage with. Her hive mind, you can easily take it out being enraged. And if she tries to do that sneaky cheeky thing of blocking it with her body, just go into your swole form and you'll be able to pierce through it. She loves Penny mains love doing this where they put all their mines into one spot, hoping that someone will step over and then blow up. As Mr. Fantastic, you can actually negate that by running on top of it, and you can have two choices. Pop it immediately as soon as you see those. If you see the bombs beforehand, or those bombs come up immediately, pop it up. You suck up the damage, you can reflect it, and that's free, I believe, 160 damage. Or what you could do, which I love doing, is as soon as you see those bombs pop up, let them get close to blowing up, pop your Pop-Tart form. You'll negate all that damage and you'll still have your 300 health of your Pop-Tart form to take more damage in. Then you can reflect that if they're gonna go crazy and destroy you. But doing that way, you suck up all the damage and then you still have 300 health. Again, Penny's pretty easy to deal with. The thing. I hate dealing with the thing. He's such an annoying character to deal with because you cannot pull him, you can't displace him with your E, you can't knock him back with your. I said that wrong. You can't pull him with your right click, you can't knock him back with your E, and his little his earthquake type shit actually disrupts you a lot from your using your E. I have this happen to me countless of times where if I'm in the middle, when I'm in the middle of it trying to get out, I can't use it. And if I see an enemy inside of it and I'm in the outside and I try to E inside of it, it's going to stop my E immediately and I won't get the elasticity from it. His E, Mr. Fantastic's E works in a weird way where you need to land a hit to get the elasticity. The thing shuts you down if he places that earthquake around. You can't displace him as well, so there's no way to go ahead and pull him into your team if he's running away. I hate dealing with this character, and I hate that he's probably going to become more meta soon when more people find out how to play him. Thor. Thor is an annoying character. I was playing against him earlier. He messes you up so much. He has his Awakened Rune form, he has all his displacement, he has so much damage that he's gonna blow you up. Yeah, you know what? He's just a high dealing tank, and I hate it. You can probably the only thing you could probably do to him is right click him and try to get him into your team. But I noticed that a lot of Thor players know how to play against this and know how to survive for a long time, so it's kind of annoying trying to kill him. Next we have Venom. Venom is the same thing as Captain America. He'll dive in, trying to get some sneaky skills and run out. Don't bother chasing him, don't bother trying to hook him, because you have no way to displace him. Your best hope is to one of your supports taking him, freezing him, and then killing him that way. But regardless, he's also in B tier and not in A or S, because he doesn't do that much damage to you. He's not in the 1v1. You'll be pretty even. Next character. Oh, we're moving into duelists. Wow, we're moving into this pretty quick. Black Panther. He's easy to deal with. He right now is doing so much low damage that they call him the Tickle Monster. And also his high mobility isn't that difficult to deal with. If he dashes from one place to another, your attack is basically a cleave or just a straight line. So if he's dashing from point A to point B, you can still hit them on the way there and by chance kill him. It's very easy for me to deal with a Black Panther because of his mobility tricks. That's what he needs. He banks on you being a hit scan and missing. But as Mr. Fantastic, you ain't missing with your attacks hitting like a cleave. Next up we have is Black Widow. And she's going to be an A tier sniper. Reason being, from far away, if they're a really good one, and we're gonna regard them as one of the best. All these characters that I have on the tier list you're playing against the number one, right? Against a very good Black Widow, she's going to eat you up. You have no type of ability. You only have your E, and only that is when you have your teammates around. You have your Pop Tart form, but why are you wasting your Pop Tart form trying to close the gap between you and her? The only ways you can really get to her is by going through inside the buildings or inside the caves, depending on what map you are. But going in the inside and then reaching her, but you're wasting so much time. I hate dealing with really good Black Widows because they're just feasting on me. Even when I turn big, my head becomes bigger. I become a fucking bullseye to them, and they can easily take me out. Absolutely hate that. But you know who's more freaking annoying than Black Widow? Hawkeye. I hate going against a good Hawkeye. I have my video of, I forget what, I think it's the one that these are the hardest games I had to go through. I went against a really good Hawkeye, and that just made me despise the character as Mr. Fantastic. I'm just sitting there as a fucking duck, and he's just taking headshot after headshot after headshot. And if I go swole, he has more space of me to deal with, letting him charge up his passive. I hate him. I hate this character. I want to ban him so badly, but it's rare to go against a really good Hawkeye. Next up, we have Hela. She's the same thing as Black Widow. Only difference is that she can't play that far away. She has to play a little bit closer to her. But her headshots are really an issue here because she's a hit scan. Her damage output is really high against Mr. Fantastic. And if you go swole, she's feasting on you. That's it. Just be careful of her. Human Torch. I haven't played against too many Human Torch because no one wants to play him a rank in this rotor game. But from the things I play him, I can't really determine what he's gonna be. I guess the safe bet would be to put him at a B. Eventually, if I play more against him, I'll find out. But for right now, actually, I'll put him at a C. Because he's a flyer, he's annoying, sure. But he has his dive, which gives you an opportunity to go ahead and kill him. Actually, it's very undetermined. I'll put him as a B, but that's it. Just because I can't determine how good he is because I don't play too much against him. You know, before the buffs, I would say Iron Fist is a C tier, but he's an S. He's a fucking annoying character to deal with because his punches actually do go up. He does percentile damage of your health. My bad. He does percentile damage on your health, and when you go into swole form, he's feasting. He's gonna kill you. He's gonna just ruin your day and just delete you. I hate, and most of the time you have his punches are super fast compared to yours. You're not doing shit against him. I'm sorry, but Iron Fist, going against the Iron Fist makes me want to rip my goddamn head off. Everybody in this wants me to rip my damn head off, man. Iron Man, see, he's a flyer. You can't really reach him, but he's not really doing much against you. And if he does get too close, you're easily able to take care of him. The only thing, actually, you know what? I'll put him a B because I just remembered one thing he has that is so annoying to me, which is his laser beam. His laser beam is able to go ahead and do so much damage. And when I'm ulting with all my extra health, he's still able to track me. I don't know what Iron Mans I'm going against, but all these Iron Mans that go ahead and use Unibeam on me as I'm ulting can track me so perfectly and kill me as my ult. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But that's the only bad thing I have against him. Most of the time, he's just there doing his own thing. My other hit stand, DPS can take care of him, or if he gets too close, I could take care of him. Either way, I can also just eat his ult if he decides to shoot it. Magic. He's not going to D tier, even though she's a high mobility character just like Panther. The only thing that makes her a little bit more annoying is that her portals do make her immune to damage. So if you try to do a cleave damage to wherever she's teleporting, even though yes, you might guess it correctly, she does have maybe like a nanosecond of invulnerability when coming out of her portals. So that makes her a little bit more harder to kill. But again, at the end of the day, she's a high mobility character and you can easily deal with her. Now, Mr. Fantastic. He is one of the fucking... I'm just kidding. He's not that annoying. it's pretty even going against him, and it's just an amount of cooldowns. I don't see many Mr. Fantastics. Surprisingly enough, I don't see many of them when in my rank games. But let's say you're going against me. You know what? Fuck it. Let's say I'm going against me. I would be fucking annoyed for him. He has too much durability. He has too much. His attacks are a cleave. He can soak up as much damage as he wants to. He's just a secondary, really good DPS balance off tank. I hate him, even though I secretly love him. Moon Knight. It's annoying. He's balanced annoying. Uh, Actually, no. He's annoying. He's just straight up annoying. His onks, when he's placing him down, do have a little bit of knockup, and if you time your E wrong, or if he's just trying to kill you, if you E as his onk is going down, it will knock you back and interrupt your E. I have to say this as much times as I can. Your E is one of your important abilities to use to get elasticity, and is even more important now because they gave it a 2-second deep. They nerfed it by giving it 2 more extra seconds. So if any interruptions of a knockback, a sleep, any of these happen frequently to you as you're Eing, your E is just dead and you just wasted a charge. Moon Knight can do that easily with his onks, and I hate that. Namor, being an anti-dive character against Mr. Fantastic, against Spider-Man and all those other characters, he's really good. Against Mr. Fantastic, I have to give him a C. Namor has never given me any problems, unless they're really good with hitting their shots. But most of the time, you're using Namor just for the squids to go ahead and protect against dive. And in my opinion, since you're an off tank, you're able to soak up more damage than these other high mobility characters. So Namor just becomes a very easy character to deal with. Psylocke, same thing as Black Panther. Her mobility makes her kind of crap against you because you can just easily cleave her, and that's all I can say. She's just easy to deal with. Scarlet Witch. I don't play a lot against Scarlet Witch, but she hasn't been giving me too much difficulty. I can just E to wherever she runs away to. Her percentile damage, I could just go big and start slapping her up. Most of the time, they're gonna run away. And if she ults, I could just pop my Pop-Tart form and soak it all up. It's not that difficult to deal with her. Spider-Man, I know a lot of Spider-Man mains are gonna probably be mad, but you guys are pretty easy to deal with as Mr. Fantastic. I haven't had a problem with dealing with a Spider-Man unless they're really good. But you know what? I'll give you guys some credit. I was gonna put him in D, but all these flashbacks of Spider-Man's coming in and interrupting my fucking E just came back and hit me in the head really hard. I hate it. Yeah, Spider-Man can interrupt you. If he sees you Eing towards your a character, he can interrupt you by doing his uppercut, and that's it. His uppercut is really freaking annoying because, again, I can't emphasize this enough. It can mess up your E, and it won't allow you to build elasticity. Your elasticity is so important. I hate interruption abilities because they fuck up Mr. Fantastic so badly if they happen to him. God, and Spider-Man is one of those, and it's more annoying with Spider-Man because really good Spider-Mans, you don't see them for miles, and then they just swoop in, do an uppercut, and probably during that uppercut you're doing an E, and now he just interrupt your whole E, your whole combo, your whole E ability, and now you have to wait 10 seconds for that shit to come back. I hate it. Oh my god, I'm so tempted. Thinking about it even more, it's tempting me to put him up, but it's just that one problem I have with him that I absolutely hate him. But I'm gonna call myself, and he's gonna be a B tier unit, a B tier character against Mr. Fantastic. All right, that's all he is. Next, we have Star-Lord. How many times have I deal with good Star-Lords and bad Star-Lords? Against a very good Star-Lord, have to give it an A. I do have to give it an A. His bullet spread can really impact you a lot, doing a lot of damage to you. It's annoying. I hate it. You can easily chase after him with your E. I would give you that. And I'm thinking some of the more easy pros against him. And also, if you hear him ulting and he's trying to kill you, you can easily avoid his ult by going to Pop-Tart form, because just like Hawkeye, you become untargetable to him. So he has to go ahead and change targets, and that could give you a sliver of opportunity to run away, or if anything, try to go ahead and engage him and kill him. That's it. Storm, I give her an A. Her ability to burst you down is pretty annoying. She's like a Hela as well. I've noticed. She can stay far away doing damage to you, and it's difficult for you to catch up to her because she's gonna just be sitting far away. And also, she's a flyer too. She's gonna be high up in the sky. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna give her. Squirrel Girl is an annoying bastard. God, she can root you. Her bombs do so much damage to you. Her jumping away isn't that much of a problem. I just hate her root and her high amount of damage she could deal with you. If you're not careful, she can root you and just one tap you really quickly, or have her whole team just focus on you, and her root lasts for a long time. So if you're going to big form into Pop-Tart form, she is probably going to kill you during that time. Yeah, Squirrel Girl's just annoying to deal with. Punisher, another character that's so annoying to deal with. He's gonna just set up in the back, start shooting, raining fucking bullets on you. If he doesn't have his turret, his machine gun can do it. If he doesn't have his machine gun, he can switch over to his shotgun to destroy you. This dude can do so much just to kill you. It's so damn annoying. And if he's in his turret form, you don't even have enough damage to deal to his turret to destroy it. So you're just going, he's over there shooting all his bullets. You're just literally like just staring up like, stop it. Stop, please. And I hate good Punishers. I really do. Winter Soldier. If you asked me a week before or 2 weeks before how I feel about Winter Soldier, I would have given out a B tier. But in this rank, you deal with so many good ones, and his hook is so freaking annoying. His hook, if you're at 100%, his hook can literally stop you from going into your big form, and he can burst you down really quickly and easily. Bucky is really good at pulling tanks, and since you kind of are in that category of off tank, he can really mess you up as well. I hate it. I hate a good Bucky. I really do. Good thing is that if you hear him ulting and he sees you're the only one around and he ults you, pop your Pop-Tart form, you won't be affected by his execution. That's all I gotta say. But everything else, he's annoying. I hate him. Wolverine, same thing as Bucky. Wolverine's a tank killer, and since you're considered in the off tank role because of your swollenness form, he can easily mess you up and kill you. That's all I have to say. Adam Warlock. You have asked me before, Adam Warlock would have been a C, but I'm starting to see a lot of good Adams up in my rank, and I have to say he's annoying solely because you can beat him in every scenario. Only thing that makes him super annoying is his soul bond, which disperses all the damage you do to everybody. He could just mess up your ult because your ult can ramps up really quickly from 70 to 130, I believe. And if he's soul bonding, you're not gonna do damage. He makes you feel pathetic when ulting. Cloak and Dagger. Ooh, Cloak and Dagger is an A tier. I was gonna give them a C or even a B, but it's not the things that she can do. Her healing, her ultimate is for sure annoying because if you're ulting into her ult, you're not gonna do damage. The only other thing that really annoys me about her is her blind ass cloak. Her blind ass cloak really just really reduces all your vision. And if you're trying to run away, trying to E away, you won't be able to do that because it doesn't give you any prompts because you're blinded. I hate if a cloak is chasing you down and she does that and you're trying to run away. Just consider yourself cooked because that blind is gonna kill you. And since you can't even see anyone around you, her team is gonna probably just blow you up. That's all. Invisible Woman. Only thing annoying thing about her is her pulls and pushes and her ultimate. That's it. That's all I have to say. Oh. Jeff. Oof. You know what? Jeff has to go same thing tier as Invisible Woman. He's annoying in the sense of he has a lot of burst healing for himself, and when he's diving in, he heals up he heals up a good amount of health. And since you don't have any burst potential and you do a like shit little damage, he's just gonna be laughing at you. I'm sorry, but Jeff mains, when they're diving in trying to run away and you're hitting them, they're just gonna be laughing at you because you do no damage. Loki. Loki is a character. You know what? I'm gonna put Loki on S tier because he could copy anybody else's ult. His ruins that take damage are easy to deal with. Well, for the first few seconds that you have to destroy them in ultimate, they're pretty damn annoying to deal with. And he has that teleportation too, so he can put a clone far away and run away, and you probably have a second to react until you realize, oh, he just teleported away and I've been attacking a dummy. I would say I despise Loki, but I despise everybody else above him more. Luna Snow. Only thing annoying about her is his ultimate. That's it. Her ultimate is just the only annoying thing, and her freeze. But after that, she's pretty easy to deal with and not that annoying. Her ultimate though ranks up really high. Mantis, her ultimate is the same thing as Luna Snow. Since you do low damage, you won't be able to do damage through her. And she also has a sleep. That is an AoE. She could just throw it on the ground and fuck you up. I hate it. And finally, to our last character. Oh my god. I've been going at this for a while. I'm sorry, I was so parched from just speaking and ranting. Last character we have is Rocket. Rocket. He is a C tier. Yeah, he's a C tier. Because he can run up the wall. And I think it's a D tier actually. I'm trying to give Rocket players like the benefit of the doubt of being annoying. But every time I faced against Rocket, he's pretty just easy to deal with. The only thing he has is his jetpacks away. But if I'm ulting, I'm easily able to chase him down. If I don't have my ultimate and I'm just chasing him down regularly, I can cleave him easily. I can E2 him easily. I can pull him back easily. He's a very easy character to deal with. And yeah, this is the whole list. And again, this is not best to worst. It's just most annoying character to deal with versus the least annoying characters to deal with as Mr. Fantastic. I hope this gives you a little bit of more insight of characters you have to watch out for and characters that you could just go ham on. But yeah, this is through all my experience of playing Grandmaster right now. This was going to be just a quick video. I wanted to post it before I get more footage for my next video I'm going to post. That's probably coming out on Monday. But yeah, I hope you guys get a little bit of help from this. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and my little rant session. And I see you guys on my next video. Goodbye.